Hi everybody, it's Cree Rama and welcome back to my channel. I'm showing you some pictures here of an accordion style book that I made, and today I wanted to show you how to make a really simple base. And once you have the base down, you can kind of just let your creativity flow and come up with all different kinds of variations. So the first thing that we're going to do is get some pages ready. So what I used was an index card as a template, and I cut some eco-dyed paper. You can use whatever kind of paper you would want to use. I thought this would just show up nicely and make everything a little easier for our tutorial today. So for this green paper, this is just cardstock paper, and I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to glue these two pieces together, and this is going to be the spine of our book. It's basically going to be the piece that holds everything together, and this will be the piece that we eventually fold up and put our pages on. So for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm just going to glue these together, and then I will sew it just to add a little stability to the paper. Later on though, I will show a couple other variations of one. I covered the spine with fabric. So here you can see my spine is all nice and sewed, and it's ready to start adding the pages. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold the spine. So right now I'm just starting in the middle and figuring out how long I want to make my folds. So you can see here that I made my first fold in the center, and then I'm working my way out to the edges. So now we're starting to add our pages, and the most important thing about adding the pages is that you want to keep them all nice and lined up. So you see here I'm making sure that the edges and even the bottom is nice and flat so that we can stand up the book. So there we have our first page, and now we're going to go to the last page. I do the front and the back, and then I work my way into the middle. So I have my two pages that I want to add to the back, and I'm just inking up the edges a little bit, and then I'm going to glue those down, making sure that they're lined up with the page that I already added to the front cover. And you see, as I add the pages, I keep standing it up and pushing it down onto the surface of my desk to make sure that everything is flush so that it's going to stand up and it's going to be straight. So there we have the front and the back part. Our book can stand up, and now we're ready to add some more pages to the center. And that's it. That's how easy it really is. So now you can go through, add little envelopes and different things to decorate your pages. So this is an example of one of them that I made, and you can see that I used all different kinds of paper for the base of this one. This is the one that we made just to show you the size variation. So this one I used the index cards. This is one that I used large tags, and you can see that this is the one that I covered with fabric, and I used a lot of different papers. I didn't just use tags, so you can get a little creative once you get the basic idea of it. And this one is also ready to start decorating. Now these are also large tags, and what I did here is I put fabric in between the tags. So these are also ready to decorate.